Welcome back to Bluebird Broadcast. I'm your host, creator, and producer of the show, Milena Karpukhina. Today we're sharing the short story of 23-year-old Deolinda, who has a moment of introspection when she breaks up with her boyfriend Gordon over the fact that he's a picky eater. Featuring the voices of Hallie Chametzky as Deolinda and Josh Wesson as Gordon, written by Raisa Oliveira, this is The Ick. Raisa is a comedy writer, library assistant, and political science major based in Rhode Island and Connecticut. Make sure to follow Bluebird Theatre Company on social media to keep up with updates on our audio and visual performances. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Hey, Della. I'm, worried about you. You've been ignoring me for 5 weeks, and if you weren't keeping count, I wanted to mention it, because that's a long time to ignore your significant other. I mean, I know you're home because the light's on, unless you died, but I don't think even if you were to spontaneously drop dead, you'd leave the light on. Anyway, I want to know why you're ignoring me. Unless you did die, then sorry for making it about me. That weird girl you work with mentioned it when I asked her where you've been, so now it's on my mind.
She's not weird.
She's kinda weird.
She isn't, though.
Hey, can you tell me why you've been ignoring me for over a month?
I just have a lot on my mind.
About me? Us?
I mean, sort of, yes.
Like what?
Like we're young, Gordon. How serious are we gonna get, really?
Considerably serious. I'm very serious about you.
But I mean, I'm in my 20s. I can't even commit to college.
Sure you can. You're starting classes next week. You just show up. It's not hard. And in a relationship, you just show up.
I feel like there's way more to a relationship than just showing up. But I'm just having second thoughts, okay?
Okay. Why, though? We can talk about this.
No, we can't. You wouldn't understand.
I can try.
Do you eat anything that isn't breaded chicken?
What?
We've gone out to eat 6 times in the past 4 months we've been seeing each other, and every time you've only had chicken tenders.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
That I eat chicken.
No, that I can't be with someone who only eats chicken tenders.
So, you lost feelings for me over food. That's what you're saying.
It's not over food, it's deeper than that.
So do you not like me because of my meal choices or not?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. What else don't you like? Is it my name? Because I'll remind you that you said that you liked my name because it's the same name as the Bare Naked Ladies' debut album.
Yes, and it's a good album, but maybe You Should Drive is better.
Is this becoming a metaphor? Why are you actually trying to end this relationship? It can't be just because of the chicken tenders.
It is literally because of chicken tenders. I told you that you wouldn't understand.
I hope you're hearing yourself right now. Is this how you broke up with that other guy?
No, he wasn't a picky eater. He just didn't know how to chop wood.
That's ridiculous.
I know. Who chops wood horizontally?
Not that, you! Do you think it's normal to end an entire relationship over one meaningless thing?
It made me cringe.
Well, there are things about you that I think are cringe. But I don't want to break up with you over them. Like how you're best friends with your boss.
What's cringe about that?
You're 23 and he's pushing 50.
So, he's youthful.
The point is, I think it's weird. But I still want to be with you.
Why?
Because I don't have a chemical imbalance.
But I do.
I mean, I'm starting to think so.
I think you might have a chemical imbalance.
Me? I'm not dumping people over their quirks.
Every time we went out to eat, you ordered chicken tenders with no dipping sauce. You ate them dry. Does that sound chemically balanced to you?
Okay. I do see where that could be off-putting.
If it means anything, I've done this to every guy I've gone out with.
It does mean something. But in the worst possible way, Della. You've broken up with every guy you've dated.
I watched one of my exes chase a receipt around a parking lot on a windy day. That was the last time I ever spoke to him.
So that's it. You're dumping me over breaded white meat without condiments.
It's just a precursor for the relationship going south. This happens with every guy, every single man I date. I end up being repulsed by for the littlest things.
Are you repulsed by men because they're cringe? Or are you a lesbian? Della.
You can't see it, but I'm having a pivotal montage of all my potential lesbian awakenings. Okay. You might have an extremely valid point.
Awesome. I've not only been dumped by being a picky eater, but I also aided in my girlfriend's queer awakening.
Well, ex-girlfriend.
So that's it. We're done.
I'm sorry.
Fine. I see. I hope you find love that doesn't make you want to kill everyone and then yourself.
But I never said that.
You might as well have.
Gordon?
Wow, Della. This is true full circle.
I know. Same station where we met and everything. How have you been?
Oh, you know. Never been the same since getting dumped by my lesbian girlfriend. Having a difficult time dating and fully trusting anyone, but, you know, been good. How about you?
I'm good, actually.
How's the dating going? Find someone who doesn't make you cringe yet?
Yeah, she's great. We've been together for 4 months coming up.
And no quirks you hate?
Not a single one.
I am happy for you. Della, really. So, what's the lucky girl's name?
Jane.
That's a cute name. That's the first song on Maybe You Should Drive.
Thanks again for listening to The Ick by Raisa Oliveira with Hallie, Chametzky, and Josh Wesson. If you enjoyed this Bluebird broadcast audio production, don't forget to rate the show 5 stars. This has been Milena Karpukhina with Bluebird Theatre Company, and we'll see you next time with another release of Bluebird Broadcast.